Hello, MuMum here, bringing you MuMum's Monday musing on Tuesday. Apologies for that. I did record something for you yesterday, but I cried halfway through, and then I tried to do a second take and got a bit teary during that as well. So I kind of left it in the thought that you might appreciate me talking to you in a slightly more together way. So that's why this is coming to you a bit late, and it's very late. It is just gone 9:15. I've actually just come in from working. I am a full-time mum, as I think I've said to you before. I look after our girls during the day, and that was a decision MooMag and I made, that I wouldn't go back to work, but probably about a year and a half into having the girls, we were struggling with a single salary, so I started doing a little bit of maths tutoring, which I do in the evenings. It's not a mass amount, it's just a few hours, but it just keeps us afloat really. So I've not long come in, because I'm a bit late, running a bit late tonight. I've come straight in and been straight up back into mummy mode, because one of our little twinkles is still awake, probably waiting up for me. So I've been up to see her and say goodnight, and answered a gazillion questions about where I've been and what I've been doing and who with and what, why and when. And I'm still in mummy mode, got the monitor here, I can hear her mumbling away. So that's kind of actually what I wanted to say. That was my musing for today, is about being a mum and about working and about doing it all and about the expectations on us these days. And it really was in light of a message that MooMag sent me yesterday. As I mentioned, I was in tears yesterday. I had a bit of a rough day. The reason for that was around the nursery drop-off. I'd had to leave the girls in a bit of a state, and I came out and just burst into tears. As you know, if you've listened to my other vlogs, we have had a bit of an up and down ride with the starting nursery. It started great, but it seems to be going downhill, and it's become quite tough. And you know, we're kind of struggling a little bit with the girls not wanting to go and all that kind of stuff and what that means. I'm not going to talk more about that, because some of you won't have children in that stage. I don't want to bore you. If you want to read about our journey, actually MooMag's September articles are out now, so you can read about our nursery journey from my view and from MooMag's view as well, and the other guys are talking about new starts, so check out MooMag to hear more about that. So I'm not going to talk about that tonight, but in the midst of all of that, I got a text off MooMag, my husband, yesterday, saying, "So proud of you this morning. The job of mum is probably the hardest job you can do ever." And it made me think that yes, it's a job, and thankfully MooMag and I have never kind of had that age-old argument of who works harder. Is it the stay-at-home mum, or is it the one that goes out to work? We don't need to have that argument. We have a mutual appreciation of each other, I think. But it does make me feel that actually sometimes I don't think it feels very valued being a mum, being a stay-at-home mum. I have certainly felt lots of pressure. I've certainly felt lots of guilt about the choice we made, and it was a conscious choice MooMag and I made for me to be at home. It's something that I wanted to do, and it's something that we believed was the best for our little family. And that's a free choice that I think everybody has to make. And we did what we thought was the best for us. That has meant we've made some sacrifices. We've made some big sacrifices, being a one salary family, but we've been happy to do so. And I guess my musing really is that I think that you should be free to choose and do what you think is the best for your family. And unfortunately, I don't always feel like that's the case. Just to kind of give you an example, what I find particularly crazy is that, like I said, I've had to go out and do a little bit of work just to keep us going. We don't get any kind of help from the government, because they don't recognise that me being a stay-at-home mum is of any value. That's how it feels. That's kind of the message that I feel like I get. Bizarrely, if I worked an extra couple of hours a week, they would actually start giving us tax credits or benefits or whatever it may be. I don't know. I find that a bit bizarre, that I would have to, if I just worked a couple of extra hours and put our kids into childcare, then actually I'd get paid even more money to earn even more money. as a maths tutor. That doesn't add up in my head, but hey ho, I'm not going to go on a political rant. I just think it's a point worth making, that actually in today's society it feels like actually if you're not the mum that is a mum and has a career and goes to the gym and looks amazing, then you're kind of lacking in something, and I just don't think that's true. I think for me, I see that when I look at our girls and look at how much they're thriving and how well they're doing, and think actually what I'm doing is really valuable. So that's really my musing, and I just wanted to say that whatever decisions you made about the life that you have with your children, whatever you're doing, that I hope you're not doing it out of guilt or shame. I've certainly had, questions even from friends about, well, why are you doing that? Why are you not doing that? So I hope you're not doing it out of guilt or shame. I hope you're doing what you're doing because it's the best thing for you and your family. And I hope that you feel free to do that. And if you are a stay-at-home mum, then well done. And please believe that you are doing an amazing job, and it is a job. It's a hard job. It's 24/7. You never switch off. It's tiring, it's exhausting at times, it's emotional, sometimes it's heartbreaking, and that's how I felt yesterday. So it is a job, and it's a worthy one. It's a very worthy one. So if you're feeling a bit low about that, or if you're feeling kind of anything less than positive, then please take this as a big well done, and keep doing what you're doing. And if you do have the career and have it all, then well done to you too. I am in awe. So there you go, that's my musing for today. Hopefully that makes sense. I managed not to cry, so that's a good thing. I will talk to you again very soon. Okay, bye.